Charlie wasn't murdered just because he spoke. He was murdered because our children listened. They heard go to church, get married, have children. And the devil was losing ground on our youth. That's why his voice mattered. That's why we must carry the torch. Always remember, evil wins when good people do nothing. You must get involved. You must be involved for faith, for family, for the future.
One of our very own, outspoken, fearless, devil stomping, non-apologetic preaching. One of our own brothers spilled his blood for the very gospel he's been preaching all over America. And we're here to say, we will not be silent, not now, not ever. Every born again Christian, every real Christian, open your mouth and backing up. We ain't cowards. We're gonna preach until Jesus comes. If you believe God, give us praise.
Which one matters more? Great family or great career?
Family.
Great family. You should want to meet your future husband that will be able to make enough money that you can quit. That would be my advice. My number one thing I'm obsessed about. I want to live in a country where if a woman does not want to go to work having to have a kid, she does not have to go to work and she could stay at home and raise those kids. Honestly, it's much more important for you to raise your 6-month-old baby than crunching numbers on a spreadsheet for some company that doesn't even know your name. In 1980s, a father working was able to support an entire family. Now things are so expensive, homes are out of reach, inflation has crushed us. Both the man and the woman have to go into the workforce. That is bad. It is bad for everybody. It creates strangers raising our kids. And also it creates women that have to go into the workforce that are unhappy in their job because they'd rather have their 6-month-old baby in their arms.
Charlie always believed that God's design for marriage and the family was absolutely amazing, and it is. It is, and it was the greatest joy of his life. And over, he would tell all these young people to come and find their future spouse, become wives and husbands and parents. And the reason why is because he wanted you all to experience what he had and still has. He wanted everyone to bring heaven into this earth through love and joy that comes from raising a family. It's beautiful. Charlie always said that if he ever ran for office, I know a lot of you asked if he ever was going to, but privately he told me if he ever did run for office that his top priority would be to revive the American family. That was his priority. One of Charlie's favorite Bible verses was Ephesians 5, verse 25. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. My husband laid down his life for me, for our nation, for our children. He showed the ultimate and true covenantal love. I will never, ever have the words to describe the loss that I feel in my heart. I honestly have no idea what any of this means. I know that God does, but I don't. But Charlie, baby, I know you do too. I know you do. So does our Lord. And our world is filled with evil. But our God, you guys, our God is so good. He's so incredibly good. And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to his purpose. Already I have seen the worldwide outpouring of love for my husband. I've heard the testimonies from people my husband inspired to get married, to start families, to seek out a relationship with God. It's the most important one of all.
What is wisdom? Wisdom is the knowledge of the things that never change. Wisdom is being able to tell the difference between good and evil.
Folks, we're in a spiritual battle. Right now, all across the globe, our Christian brothers and sisters are being targeted because they stand firm in their faith in Jesus Christ.
Breaking news as we come on air tonight. Conservative activist Charlie Kirk has died after being shot at an event in Utah.
Political activist shot this afternoon about 40 miles southwest of Salt Lake City.
One of the most important goals is to make sure that kids are wise, not just that they know a bunch of stuff. Big difference.